Good morning. It's Nicole Dillon from Bremar Flower Farm in Ashland, Virginia, which is Zone 7B. Yesterday, I spent Mother's Day planting, which is a perfect way to spend my day. And my two girls helped me and my husband, which was a real treat. And what we planted was a lot of things, but I worked on and focused on my front kind of swoop landscaping with annuals. And the main plant that I put in this year was the proven winners, Selena Scarlet Begonia. And so there's these really pretty blooms here. And they start out a more like deep scarlet red, and then this is kind of a little bit more faded bloom, and it kind of fades out to a hot pink. So it's really pretty and a new selection, I believe, for the 2023 season. I chose the begonias because in the past I've been tried several different things. This is my third summer in this house, and nothing has really popped out and done really incredible in this front area because it gets quite a bit of shade. I have a north facing house, so it gets quite a bit of shade during the day. So I decided to go with begonias this year because they can tolerate shade, and I'm hoping that they will be a smashing success. I'm already put them all in the ground, and I'm excited that I can see them from the road. That's something that I've struggled with, is picking colors that I can see from the road. So my daughter, my 6-year-old, actually picked out the red this year, and I was a little skeptical about it because warm colors aren't usually the colors that I go for, but I went with it, let her choose, and what a great choice she made. So I planted those yesterday. I can see them from the road already, and they haven't even really began to to get big and beautiful yet. So today what I'm going to be doing is going back, and I'm going to be planting some caladium behind the begonias to give a little extra dimension and that second layer of height in my landscape. So the caladium bulbs that I got are they're from Amaryllis and Caladium Bulb Company. This is the jumbo size, and I believe it's called Tapestry. I'll put up what it's going to look like on the screen so that you can see it. But I'm super excited. I've not tried caladiums before either, from bulb or from like already established plants. So this will be a really fun experiment to watch, and they're also really great shade tolerant plants. Some caladiums, most caladiums are tolerant of shade, and then they also have developed in recent years ones that are able to go in full sun too, which I got some of those, and I'm going to be putting them in my front like full sun area around my light poles and things like that to see how it goes. So we're going to get to planting. These are rather large bulbs here, and they kind of remind me of a large version of an anemone corm, if you've ever seen that. It's kind of similar look to it versus like a papery daffodil bulb or tulip bulb. And what I'm going to use to plant them is another auger. Surprise, surprise. I love augers. They're my favorite garden tools, and Power Planter has this one. So the one I showed you on my last video about planting peonies is a little overkill for a home gardener, but this one is absolutely perfect for the home gardener. This one is from Power Planter, and it is Laura's edition. It's the 3-inch Laura's edition. I believe she has a 2-inch and a 3-inch. This is a 3-inch because I'd rather have a hole too big than too small. So I went with the 3-inch. And Laura developed this. She's from Garden Answer. She developed this because they had one that was about a foot of coil, and it's heavy. And so most home gardeners don't need to dig a foot down into the ground. We only need about 6 inches for bulbs. So they reduced down the coils here, and made it a lot more lightweight and better for a home gardener, and for someone that maybe has mobility issues, or maybe you're a little bit older and it's difficult for you to get up and down, or you're planting in mouse volume and really just need to save your body for the day. This is a perfect tool. Highly recommend it. And again, I use the Ryobi hammer drill. I originally started with just a standard drill, which is fine, but I really recommend you getting a drill with a handle on it because you have much better control over your auger, and you're not going to risk injuring yourself. I have beaten myself up my thighs and things having a drill twist out of my hand. So the Ryobi drill, it's You know, the hammer drill, I think it's about $100, maybe $120. Well worth the investment if you're going to be doing a lot of gardening and a lot of planting. So let's get started. Okay, one thing that I forgot to mention is that you're going to want to plant your bulb or form about 3 times the depth of the bulb. So this one, as far as most bulbs, you don't really have to worry too much about whether you have it facing right side up or facing right side down. You want to look for any kind of root material there, and that's probably the way to face it down. But bulbs are really smart and they know how to get out of the ground, so they will grow towards the sun no matter what and figure it out. So you're going to plant this one about 3 times the depth of the bulb, so about there. So let's get planting. Okay, so that project is done for today. It took me a very short order. Planting those, actually after I dug the holes, was about 2.5 minutes, so awesome. It took me maybe 5 minutes to plant all those total, so that's really a benefit of, whoops, it's windy today. That's really a benefit of using that auger. You can get things done so fast. Happy gardening, keep blooming.